Hi guys, so in this video I will discuss about ECG, the ECG of various conditions, various abnormalities, their tracings, and a few description about their risk factors, treatment, right, management, and everything, right, in short, right, about different conditions, right. The basics of ECG I took in a in my introductory class. While opening the channel you will see a video of the basic ECG, so you should go with that video first. So here I will discuss about specific abnormalities, and we will try to look at different nooks and corners about that abnormality, right. So starting with I will discuss about atrial fibrillation, right, in this particular video. So this will be our a focus of point, right, atrial fibrillation. So first I will draw the tracings of atrial fibrillation, and then we will discuss it, right. So somewhat the tracings of atrial fibrillation goes like this, right. Now we looked at that tracings. Now let's first describe this abnormality, and then we will come back to the tracings, right. So first if I just have a look at the tracing ones. So the tracing description goes like this, right. So you already saw that there is an erratic baseline, and there were no discrete P waves, right, no discrete P waves. Also the rhythm was irregular, or you can say irregular heartbeat in the sense, right. Okay, now we will discuss about the risk factors of this condition. So one important risk factor is your hypertension, another is your coronary artery disease. Also you must remember that atrial fibrillation can lead to thromboembolic events, particularly stroke, right. Now talking about treatment part, your most important part of your treatment remains your anticoagulants, right. Also see, the main motto of our treatment is to control the rate, control the rhythm, sometimes do a cardioversion, okay, these things. Also you can give beta blockers, you can give calcium channel blockers, you can give digoxin. All these are your treatment for atrial fibrillation, right. Now what if the onset is acute? Acute onset means within 24 hours. So if the onset is acute or within 24 hours, we can do cardioversion with amiodarone or prokinomide, right, or electric cardioversion simply. And if it is chronic onset, then first you have to anticoagulate and then cardiovert, okay. First anticoagulate, then cardiovert. If this approach fails or atrial fibrillation recurs, leave the patient on rate control medications, okay. So in case this fails or there is a recurrence, you should leave the patient on rate control medications, right, which is your beta blockers or calcium channel blockers and warfarin, okay. So this is in brief, right, about your atrial fibrillation. First of all, there is erratic baseline in the tracings, no discrete P waves, irregular heartbeat. Risk factors being hypertension and coronary artery disease. Treatment is anticoagulants, beta blockers, calcium channel blockers, digoxin. If the onset is acute, that is within 24 hours, then cardioversion plus amiodarone, and if it is chronic, then anticoagulants followed by cardioversion. If it fails or there is recurrence, right, if it fails or there is recurrence, then rate control treatment with beta blockers, calcium channel blockers, and warfarin, right. This is all about atrial fibrillation. Now coming to the tracings, right. See, first I told there is an erratic baseline. Okay, that is, there is irregular baseline. First, okay, see, you already understood that the first peak is your R wave. Okay, these are your R waves, right, and there is no distinct P waves. See, there is no distinct P waves, so no distinct P waves or no discrete P waves, no discrete P, irregular baseline. And see the RR gap, see the gap. So with the gap of the RR, we can say that it is irregularly irregular. Okay, so also there is irregularly irregular. So all these are features of atrial fibrillation. So this is how we will identify that tracing is of atrial fibrillation. First of all, there is bizarre P wave, or there is no distinct, no discrete P waves. See the P waves. The P waves are not characteristic P waves, right. See these P waves, these are not typical P wave. Now if you see the distance between the RR, the distance between the peaks, okay, the distance, see, this is irregular, right. One is near, one is far, right. So the distance is not the distance is not regular, right. So we can say irregular rhythm, right. And the baseline also is sometimes sometimes baseline is like this, sometimes means in a flow, sometimes more. So the baseline also is irregular, right. So with all these features, this shows that this is a tracing of atrial fibrillation. Number 1, erratic baseline. Number 2, no discrete P waves. And number 3, irregularly spaced QRS complex that makes the irregular heartbeat. Okay, so these 3 features typical of atrial fibrillation. And then we saw the treatment part, management part, risk factors, etc., right. So this concludes our session.